An election should always produce winners and losers. However, today's losers may be tomorrow's winner. Let us all love one another and coexist in peace as brothers and sisters, above all as comrades. We need to follow the path of disciplined cadres, speak the language of loyalty to the party and its leadership, as well as identify with the ethos of hard work and commitment to the party and its fundamental principles of unity, peace, and development. This is the time to play your part and be counted. With these remarks, it gives me great pleasure to propose that the keynote address by His Excellency the President and First Secretary of our party, Comrade Dr. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, be noted and adopted as a foremost part of our conference documentation and record. Above all, I further propose that this address get translated into our national languages for wider distribution to both our members and the Zimbabweans at large. Pamberi nekubatana, pamberi nerusununguko rwedu, Maganyara, idi 2023,
5 million votes, ET fair.
2023,
5 million votes, ET fair.
pasine vanokumbira masanctions.
Pasinavo.
Ndatenda.
Maita yenyu, maoko mudenga. Baba vatendwa, vasimudzwa nemutevedzeri wavo, vazotendwa nomutevedzeri wavo. Maoko mudenga, handei kumaprovince uko, handei. Zvakare. Chikwe. Mururu namuridzo.
Nyika inovakwa nevene vayo. Upon brick, stone upon stone.
For us to share with our respective constituencies. Kaumbira we-information kuti waproduce ma-documents akakwana kuti tigoshandisa as a point of reference. Hanzi ZANU Pf iwe neni tinei tine basa tinoda kukutendai zvakanyanya Vice President wedu. Tabvamu ma-speech iko zvino. Now we are entering the next session, which is the third one on our program, where we receive solidarity. Messages from our values and your vision.
Shanti maita mchazungupo Martin. Madzoga. Osa kaima ngubata content. God. Engagement there.
In particular, they've grown admiration.
Sezvo anototi ndingari nhasika handizvigoni.
Vadonhawo internet yavo.
Of speech, same for the Central Committee report. Then you propose.
Is the adoption of the Central Committee report accepted?
Sorry?
It's the adoption of the Central Committee report.
Okay, it's adoption of the Central Committee report. Can I have a proposer? Can we have the chairman of Midlands Province proposing the motion? Someone from Midlands? Yes.
There in ZANU Pf 2023 pasine mandu Pamsoroi, Your Excellency and the President Vedu Comrade Mnangagwa, Pamsoroi, my Vice President, Pamsoroi National Chairman, all protocol observed. I recommend and propose that we adopt the speech yatapiwa na President, and also similarly recommend and propose the adoption of the Central Committee report as presented by the President. I thank you.
Tinotenda chairman we Midlands Province andina kuti Midlands nekuti ndo kunobva vakuru kwete zvangouyawo musoro. Ndakukumbirawo aite second that motion kana pasina vanopikisa. Chef wanotaura zveunity.
Pambili lokubambana phansi lezitha ngileta inhlonipho yami umongameli ubaba upresident uDr. Mnangagwa labasekeli bakhe ngilete inhlonipho yami unational chairman weZANU Pf umama umchinguri bese ngisithi protocol observed. Mina ngimele sadoptwe kube kuchasiselwa kuma different languages. Ngiyabonga.
Tinotenda chairman, acting chairman weku Mat South. Saka ripoti yedu yaitwa adopted ne conference. Ngati zviomberere itese without any amendments. We now move on to the segment where we receive the solidarity messages. We have received a message from the Communist Party of China. Allow me to read. On the occasion of the 19th National People's Conference of the Zimbabwe African National Union, Patriotic Front ZANU Pf, the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China wishes to extend to you our warm congratulations. We believe that the conference will enable ZANU Pf to win victory after victory in leading the Zimbabwean people in effectively combating COVID-19, promoting economic recovery and development, improving people's livelihood, as well as in the just struggle against external interference. The Communist to its national conditions and stands ready to deepen exchanges and cooperation with ZANU Pf so as to jointly steer new contributions to the building of an even stronger China-Africa community with a shared future. We wish the 19th National People's Conference of ZANU Pf a complete success. I thank you. We want to thank the Communist Party of China for this solidarity message. The journey from the time we were in the liberation struggle to date, we want to say thank you so much for standing up for the people of Zimbabwe. I thank you. May I, at this juncture, also, we have been requested by SADC to receive also a solidarity message, but this time from Tanzania. They've chosen Tanzania to deliver a solidarity message.
Your Excellency, President Emerson Mnangagwa, President and First Secretary of the ZANU Pf, Your Excellencies, Vice Presidents and Second Secretaries of ZANU Pf, Your Excellency Amai Auxilia Mnangagwa, First Lady of Zimbabwe, let me say all protocol observed so that I save time. Your Excellency, I am standing here with the humility and honor on behalf of my fellow ambassadors from the SADC country here to convey remarks of our solidarity with ZANU Pf and indeed with the structures of ZANU Pf, especially yourself. Your Excellency, we have the successes, thinking to myself, these successes did not come easily. These successes means commitment, vision, good leadership, and teamwork. And so we want together as SADC to commend ZANU Pf and its government for these wonderful achievements. And especially, we take note all of us, the people of Zimbabwe, is being built. Paul. A very important saying that you also have, leaving no one and no place behind. Inclusive development. We take note of the theme of this conference, growing and modernizing the economy towards Vision 2030. A very fitting theme. The successes of the past are an attestation of the good leadership and sense of vision of ZANU Pf. But the informative and very promising keynote address that you gave around the theme of this conference are most assuring about what is yet to come for this country. And so as SADC and also as Tanzania in particular, we wish you success in this conference. We wish you success in the days to come as you continue together to build Zimbabwe. Let me assure you, Your Excellency, on behalf of my fellow ambassadors, but also our countries, and the ruling parties that have sent us here, that we stand together with Zimbabwe. We are brothers and sisters as SADC, and for Tanzania, we have a very long history of being together. We cherish that, and today I was just thrilled as I heard some of the things that are already happening in technology, in institutions, and all of that. We are together. We wish you success as you deliberate this conference. You can always count on our togetherness and our friendship. You can always count on our support. And we continue to rally behind the world and around you, around calling the sanctions to be lifted because they are unlawful, they are wrong, and they are painful for no reason, and they are to no one's benefit. We wish you all the very best for this conference and the days ahead. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to thank the Ambassador of Tanzania for his solidarity message. Tanzania was home to all frontline liberation. President Nyerere. Without Tanzania, you paid supreme always be indebted to you. The idea, and we can see now that vision former. May I also invite the Russian ambassador to present a solidarity message.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, President and First Secretary of ZANU Pf, Comrade Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa, Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Amaya Exilia Mnangagwa, the Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and the Minister of Health and Child Care of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU Pf, General Retired Comrade Dr. Konstantina Chivenga, Your Excellency, the Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU Pf, Colonel Retired Comrade Kemba Mahadi, Honorable Minister of Defense and War Veterans Affairs of the Republic of Zimbabwe, National Chairperson of ZANU Pf, Comrade Opumuchinguri Kashiri, dear comrades, guests of the conference, I have the honor to read an address to the delegates and guests of the 19th National Conference of Zimbabwe African National Union Patriotic Front by the leadership of the All-Russian political party, United Russia. Dear participants of the conference, please accept the sincere greetings on the occasion of the 19th National People Conference of the Zimbabwe African National Union Patriotic Front Party. We are convinced that the conference will become an important stage in the activities of the party, and the result of its work will form the basis of decisions, the implementation of which will contribute to the further progressive development of the country. We highly appreciate the active and fruitful joint work of the United Russia and Zimbabwe African National Union Patriotic Front, supported by the Agreement on Interaction and Cooperation signed on March 23 this year. We also hope for further dynamic development of inter-party relations. We wish great success to your party and to the participants of the conference, good health and fruitful work. on behalf of the leadership of United Russia Political Party, Deputy Secretary of the General Council of the United Russia Party, Andrei Klimov. Dear delegates of the conference, comrades, as the Russian ambassador, I have the privilege to assure you that the government of the Russian Federation supports the government of the Republic of Zimbabwe under the leadership of ZANU Pf and His Excellency President Comrade Emerson Mnangagwa in the endeavors to grow and modernize the economy towards Vision 2030. Russia is determined to develop the deep-rooted and fruitful partnership through diversification of our cooperation beyond mining and deep into scientific and technical and humanitarian spheres. Russia remains committed to coordination of efforts on the international arena in the United Nations and other multilateral forums, standing by the government and the people of Zimbabwe against common threats and challenges, including the pandemic and the illegal sanctions. Long live Russia-Zimbabwe friendship. Long live ZANU Pf. Thank you.
Thank you, the Russian representative. Okay. For the solidarity message in support of the efforts being made by His Excellency to also thank him for appreciating the efforts Let me continue sharing with the delegates decided to impose sanctions on Zimbabwe. This was through the Security Council. The two friends, Russia and China, vetoed that motion. So this is the first time they exercise their veto power on us. So the two are true friends of Zimbabwe. They've stood with us during the struggle, during the times when we were struggling with sanctions, and they continue assisting us even now as we are going through this COVID pandemic. They have donated vaccines to us. We shall forever be grateful. Five minutes, or now, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Finda Hoseni, Saka Tibatsirei, Tichakumbira National Council of Chiefs, Chief Charumbira, Ndi Murutanga. Chief ataurirwa akeba 5 minutes asi. Oh 5, hanzi 5 minutes. Aita.
Pambele na president wedu wa Mnangagwa ko vanoita zvema-sanctions madzimambo deputy president wemadzimambo chief Muchane Kumalo vari munawo mambo Nembire mambo Chipadza madzimambo ose ndongogura asi handingasi speaker of parliament na president wesenate maminutes andapuwa anongodawo ndingomorosa chaiko ndingodzokera asi regai ndizame. Ndavinga zvinhu semadzimambo ndakamirira masabhuku ose nyika ino nemasadunu solidarity chirungu ndofunga vazhinji vanoziva nomasiyano wavo asi kureva kuti kunoenda kuhama kunotaridza kutsigira pane zviripo kuti hama yangu inda mberi nebasa tinokutsigira pane zvaunoita ndo solidarity kutaridza kuti ritese ndo solidarity chirungu chatopedza basa kwaita kuzoti tichokwadi tiri tose ndinakupa dhokora tiri tose ndakamirira madzimambo navasana vasabhuku tiri tose takapuwa tsamba tichikokwa kunoku haungokokwi 5 minutes chandinetsa vati cha iyi nyaya inofa kuramba ichingodzokorwa kutaukwa kune vanovhunza kuti imi madzimambo munoitei kwakadero chikoro ichocho chofanira kuramba chingodzidzisiwa vanhu chokutanga muchidimbu ukaziva kuti ZANU Pf yakabvepi mutambo wapera hauchabvunzi mambo charumbira kuti vakamirei pano asi kana usingazivi kwayakabva ZANU Pf nematangira ayo unoramba uchibvunza kuti vanovingei. ZANU Pf haina kutanga ichinzi ZANU Pf pano pataugwa kuti president wedu excellency vakambei vari kuZAPU ani mazviwa vakaenda kuiringa kuTanzania pavanga vachiita kunotraina vari kuZAPU ipapo kuda kuti mazita akaramba achishanduka asi chinangwa chiri 1 kunyunyuta kwakaita vana vedu vana vamadzimambo munyika munomu vachinyuta kuti nyika yedu yakatorwa nechisimba kumadzimambo ndokwa yakatorwa nditi nechisimba mukanyunyuta mukati hunhu hwedu hwakaparadzwa tanga tava nahwa munyika medu amaslaves vana vakati anetinorwa saka ajenda yavo yokunogwa hondo yaingova yekudzosa zvinhu zvatanga tatorerwa nevhu redu ndosaka kulangeza uchinzi takati kuri matalks akafamba kuti achipera the sticking point was on land yani yamadzimambo president ndo vamza vachitaura asi haninyanyi vamwe muchitaura nyaya kuti tinzi Zimbabwe ndovuka kana kurutenga musuna vakaitaura futi umambo mazvipisi tikazvijoinisa yava Zimbabwe hapana kuti kwai hapana pisi usiri yamambo chiro Harare ndeyamambo chirungu chakauya chikangotikanganisa saka point iyo mukaibata mubvunze president vanozvitaurirei ndo zvinota define ukama hwedu neZANU Pf. Ndo paunotangira ipapo nokuperera. Tiri vanhu vamwe zvokuti asi kune confusion yekuti ZANU Pf ichifomewa yakanga ichiitira isusu madzimambo zvatanga tatorekwa. Tobva tatenda maovheti ari mukati mauzani laZebra, tinovatenda zvikuru. Asi kana totarisa ZANU Pf musi watichanyatsa kugara pasi handiti tichakuudzai kuti ongororai kwamakatangira tiramba tichitukwa kuti munovingei. Inyaya yekuti pamuno muconference imi munonzi madelegates wezemamembers of ZANU Pf. Isu tadamwa hedu sesolidarity. Asi ukanyatsa kuinda kumavambo tisu varidzi veZANU Pf. Yes, if toda kudana nezvi maprofessor ma-intellectuals tomboenda kumavambo kuti vana vaMnangagwa, vana vaChiwenga, vana veSaram Chinguru pavakanga vachiinda kuhondo pakutanga kwaizi mwana wevhu, mwana muchiitirei mwana wevhu rani ripiko handiti ramapansure rasosve rani enduro iko rakakusimudzai. Ndo ndiri kuti saka isu ipo panapa hatifanira kutombonzi solidarity isusu. Inofanira kunzi varidzi vambotaura. Yeah, next time because munotifananidzawo nevamwe. Isu takasiyanei tinouya savaridzi venyaya imimi. The reason for existence of ZANU Pf, it's all about traditional leadership. It's about injustice. Vanhu vamambo ndo vanga vatambura pamufunge ipapo. Saka isu tinouya sevaridzi veZANU. Next time this party's history yafanana neANC kuSouth Africa. Headquarters yeANC muPretoria inonzi Luturi House. Luturi rakabvepi zita Chief Luturi. Nanhasi ANC headquarters inonzi Luturi House. Zita ramambo wokuSouth Africa. So you cannot separate my struggles, independence, land on this continent from traditional leadership. You can't separate them. Because it no kutenda ine zvamakaita. Maovet from today. Imi muri ma shareholders. We are the owners. All veterans are shareholders. Then my members, my shareholder, no sakandichiuya pano ndabayiwa wanokuinzwa kumakoti, ndabayiwa wanokuinzwa kuma ndichitosungwa wakamirire paya handiporeke kumira because ndiri muchokwadi. Hatingatauri zvenyika inei tisikazokuti vamwe vazivi viri mupati medu president. Kunodawo munyaya yekudzidzisa kwaideological college kuya. I think it is DK nokuti kune vamwe mupati menyu ukamubvunza kwese nekuti sei ZANU Pf nemadzimambo zvisingwa vanhu pamwe vanotambura kudavira mubvunzo iwoyo. Opposition parties nema-NGOs legai vati attack for coming here because vava vasati vavako pakatanga nyaya yenyika inei. They were not there. They were not there. Hakuna opposition party yakanga ichiexista before independence. Hapana kana one. Zawe ya zuro iti. Ma 1999. Jo saka vachira shika kuti mambo nopinda. Si, vamwe venyu havadi, imi munomu ngokuprotectai, savana nokukutendai, timakatitira basa, kutendai. Don't feel jealous about madzimambo. Apana mambo ndakumbeta provincial chairman kana kuti chakadai wati contest. Ndisaramba ndichi yes. Apa ndandanyora kuti after all the reasons for existence of ZANU Pf are not only similar or duplicate, but they are a replica of the very reasons why the tradition of the institution of traditional leadership exists. This is a replica. Ukati ZANU Pf chinda ekuseru munonyora kwamakabva nezvinangwa zvenyu. Ukati madzimambo kuseri uku mukazozviverenga zvakangofanana. Saka imusafunga sema-NGO muri veZANU Pf. Yes, kune varimo muchikepe cheZANU Pf asi vasina ruzivo uku. Inonzi nechimwe chirungu the Aberdeen syndrome. The Aberdeen syndrome. Vanhu vakafamba mumota vachinda vari 5. Vafamba kubva na8 na 12. Umwe akati naimi wamboona pa wandi anambozvona tari kuindepi njombozivi iwe ndio ndozotongona drive akatanga akadai. Kwavabva achazivita vata asifura nokupi. Mumusangano mukaita vanhu vasingazivi kuti wakafa kupi wakatanga kupi ndosaka muchita maproblems eindiscipline. Nokuti hamuna gwara chairo rokuziva kuti musangano wedu what drives the part is the history and toenda mberi. Ndosiya ipapo ndoda kupedzisa. Chimwe chatavinga, Your Excellency, is to tell you that we are very happy as an institution. Neperformance yenyu. Ndio chatavinga pano. We are very happy neperformance. Mataura can't repeat my projects, programs. Zvese zvamataura pano zvahwikwa. Inava vana taxometry vose tavawa muno zviri kufamba autometry nezvimwe zviri kufamba and hatisi kwasisi nema challenge yasara zvinhu zviri kufamba chaizvo kana ndingazvitora challenge yasara ndeyokuti vamunoti economy iwe muturinyuve mangudla wataura uri muno very good. Vanhu havahwisisi kuti economy kufamba kwayo also is about perceptions. Kungofunga kuti zviri kufamba zvotofamba ndo economy. Imi musaiuraya nomungonyuta izvo taita zvoita muri weZANU Pf uchingokwera kutaridza kuti haufari utota mhepo yakaipa munyika. Munoona nhasi, Your Excellency, I want to say this. Inini chikoro ndakaendawo chaizvo ndakadzidza kakawanda makore akawandisa zvinhu zvokuziva ndoziva. Munoona in this country, at least time yandararama hapo nichiona, ukaona combination yatinayo in this time kufinance kuministry uyu professor Nuwe wewe kuti muwana ari better ndangokuudzai pa CV mamuzivi CV yake ruzivo gwake nekwakabva wotora mangudla weya governor kana anoziva CV yake ma-reserving governor wotora uyu permanent secretary uyu Gwamatanga former CEO of Barclays Bank. Hamuzivi zvinoreva vazhinji kureva kuti hapasvikwi paya kuzi CEO Barclays Bank maBritish anenge abvuma kuti mwana unogona we nondeyavo tiravo bhengi riya vanhu vatatu avo kuvapa economy umwe PEMSEC umwe reserve bank umwe vabatsire imi vanobudirira but mukavamhura imi haifambi economy haifambi imimi vochi vabetserei kwete kungovamhura tichigona mecombination yevanhu vakadero vari 3 paministry amene kuti Jesu anenge ambouya kai hazvibudi. Saka chikurudzirai zvifambe vanhu ivavo economy vaigone. Ndochibva ndapedzisa handingapedzi ndisati ndataura kuti kubudira kwatiri kuita manyaya madzimai please, in all that we are doing as a part, madzimai yaiti vanoimbawo vanogona ndoziva but ngavavonekwe beyond kuimba. Madzimai ndo vanhu vanovimbika kana musangano kunyanya ndo vanhu vanovimbika zvambotaurwa pano necorruption zvavo kwavari hakuina kunyanya. Madzipati ngaive serious kuti nenyaya yevadzimai nemayouth, don't leave them behind. Fambai nemayouth. Tafara mava ne10 kuparliament toramba tichitsigira. Handingapedzi ndakuta kuti first lady mama okuchirya Mnangagwa vasimudziravo vatsigira murume zvaona kuti nyika iyi yamavhiri ose akutenderera. She has done well. That is very good. First lady hangangogari kungogara kuState House. First lady iko zvino kumadzimambo wapinda zvigere kumbovoneka. Hakuna first lady akambobva kuti kuna mai Charumbira, kuna mai Nembire, aiwa. Asi vakutoziva madzimambo nemadzimai avo kudarika No, she's doing very well. Ati varumbidze. Asi mweni wakanaka akasvika pamba unoti mabagwa wamakarima wedzerai fertilizer ndo mwendo wedzerai fertilizer izi pati ndeedu tichaikorekita kana yorashika imimi noise mupativo tinorwadziwa kana muchita noise ndeedu pati tinorwadziwa kana muchivava na too much. Spirit of the new dispensation chichengetedzai. Makuda kuti dzosa ku 10, 20, 15 years ago in the way you conduct yourself in party affairs. Maukangamwa kuti marwira muri kuita mamwe anotikanganisa. My election your president no problem. Pamakangoti this is no province. Piper because I think the key thing is chair. The key thing is each time my elections are fair. No panenya kuti munhu anenge rusa azoti choti kadzokora 10 times and win. Yapera inopera. Asi as long as someone feels kuti this is farmers when they win. Yeah, you have problems. Ndofunga vachina masasa eating peace nyaiyo vachazama kuitarisisa savo chose. Regai ndita ndepati unity wepapo ndopesa chair. Ndine nyambi ndivadagara pasi. Yakakora nyai VP Chiwenga vaibata ende ndoda kuvabetsera kuti the devil is working through you. Vanganga uchigwana mambo chete nyaya yakadaro. Kuti devil mauza kuti devil munoona vanhu vepati ende zvongotagwa neni vanhu vepati kune nyaya iri kubikwa nevanhu maanozi madistractors vanoda kukudivide. It's very clear that they want to divide you, very very clear. Asi imivo munonakirwa nekutaura kwakadero. And that issue which I read almost every other day and it's deliberate. Asi nzaenda itaura kwai ma-Americans vanointelligence over West vanokubrainwash kwai vakamboti vaida kutadza nyanda kutaura kwai munhu wakaenda kunotengesa gwai achikaifamba mustreet kuda about 3 kilometers ndokubva vada kuti gwai riyada kuti tiritenge chipi mudhara uyu timuconfuse saka vakaisa vanhu along the way kuda 5 vona mudhara muri kuindepi negwai ndikunotengesa mutengesa ine chinhu chenu kwai ndotengesa ichi gwai bodoe mwachapi araisi gwai imbwa iyi amuna kuzviona here umwe apo futi igwai isi gwai imbwa. By the time vasvika kumusika vakati imbwa yangu mungangutengere mari yava mbwa manje matambwa brain ndimire pano muzanu pf ndofunga ndava very senior ndashanda president ndakashanda navo kare asati vambova kana vice president achiwenga na kare ivo vanoziva sendichidero ndaivosvika muofisi president vari kujustice pamwe ndaiwana muna Mnangagwa arimo kana muna Chiwenga vari kuningi vari mukuru wemasoja vachiita nyaya ndiri kutaura zvandokuisisa ine mazogadziya varume havapo vakakonana but iwe manje kana ukazviverenga wotanga kuti wazviona here waverenga here paya nyaya yakamira sei iwe manje ndiwo wakaipa ukaona uchibhilivha izvoda uchingofungira kuti kuda regai ndimbobvunza mai chinomuona kuti is this true watoipa ndiwe because it's not true and it will never be true saka siyanai nazvo toda unity president last word ndaakuda kutendai nyenyaya unity futi paunity president vamira imi ndii muri kutodivide apart president vamira neunity nyaya ichirambobatwa pano ivo havana kuda kuibata nevamwe asi regai ndibate his effort yavari kuita kumatebeleland kuti vanhu vabatane tirege zviya kumatebeleland, his effort. Vanhu vanovona, you have never had times when a president goes into matebeleland probably in 3-4 months 4 times. Vachizama kuti aiwa zvakaitika zvekukura hundi, kana kune vanoti ndakatoregwa zvakati vuyai zvipere tibatane. What is better than that? Ndokugona ati vavuchire chaizvo, and they don't give up. President panyakura hundi, don't give up. Vanhu vachataura vachakutukai neni charombira chikotukwavo. Unopinda papi? Ndo pangu chaipo ipapo. Ipapo ndo pangu chaipo. Chair, thank you. Mandi wirarombo, mandi wezera time tatenda. Asi next time tifane kupuwa maminutes akafanana vamwe. Isusu tisi varidziwe musangano. Thanks.
Wotondiregererawo muchindinzwirawo tsitsi 5 minutes. Wataura for 20 minutes, Your Excellency. Kuti utsiure mambo hazvikwanisiki. Tinoda kuwatenda mambo wedu Mazvinzwa Omega kuti ndiwo waridzi wepati. Isusu tinotovapo nekuti ndiwo wene wevhu. Asiwo mambo haataurirwi bheki kuti mambo we, iwo vanhu ava vari kukuendesa kujeri ava kushaya tsika dzinobva kuna mambo. Kungotiwo tindotidzorerei zvishoma kuna mambo. Kuti wese mavalues tese tinonetsa, vanhu wese vanokumbira masanctions vanongobva futi kuivhu. Saka ivhu we rinoda kuti vanhu vavo vataurwe nalo. Aiwa, tatenda mambo wangu, mwana wangu iyeye, kugona kwacho makunzwa, mwana wangu ndi mambo president akomana. Asi ndinonga ndichingotiwo apa matibatsira zvikuru kutitendera basa riri kuitwa namai, nekuti wari kutidzidzisa tsika dzanga dzarasika, and wabva waenda nepo pawaridzi wenyika kuti tikatangira ipo papo zviro zvinotifambira. Amai wedu tinodada nemi, rambai makadaro. Dzimwe nguva tinosiririswa zvakanyanya muchifamba by road muchidini kuti zvino president wacho zvino wanani. Imi woye ndo masacrifice tichindori muhondo zvakadaro. Zvisinei basa renyu muri kubata zvatisingakwanisi isusu. Nesuwo taakutomira pamamonya ipapo pamunenge muchipiwa kusimudzirwa kwakanyanya neminamato tinenge tichinamata nguva dzese. Ndaakukumbira zikoso 1 munhu auye, kwete 5 waye vanombouya, 1 chete, 3 minutes. Say my youth, future leaders. PG West kana kuti zvakatoma Namburo.
Pamberi nekubatana nekushinga nemusangano wedu weZANU Pf 2023 pasi nevanokumbira masanctions, pasi nemhandu. His Excellency the President and First Secretary of our ruling party ZANU Pf, Comrade Dr. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, our First Lady Amai Mnangagwa, our Vice Presidents and Second Secretaries Baba Wachiwenga Nawa Mohadi, National Chair Pamsori, our Politburo members, our National Youth Leader Comrade Tendai Chirau Pamsoroi, National and Central Chairman our Onda Wangu Nutao and Chairman Wangu Comrade Kazembe Kazembe, Regai ndipinde mu speech yedu yanasi all protocol observe. The Zimbabwe Congress of Students Union is delighted to be part of this 9th National People's Annual Conference. The union enjoys the warm and cordial relationship we share with our mother revolutionary party ZANU Pf. The Zimbabwe Congress of Students Union wishes to express its thankfulness to your government through you, Your Excellency, on the major improvements you have made to our institutions of higher learning. You commissioned the build of educational towns at our universities, the construction of Lupane State University, Trukuzvona, Your Excellency, zvirikufambira mberi. University of Zimbabwe is also expanding. The innovation hubs, they are sprouted all over our institutions of higher learning, Your Excellency. Accommodation facilities were a challenge in our higher learning institutions, but Your Excellency, basa murukubata, pabindura pano pasera, taiva nemi 2 weeks ago, Your Excellency, zvirikufambira zvakanaka. In the same vein, Your Excellency, we request through you, Your Excellency, that we also consider the expanding of teachers' colleges and put them with all other higher learning institutions into your priority list of the future projects. We thank you, Your Excellency, for having faith in our institutions of higher learning, which has seen our students taking an effective role in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. Takatungamirirwa na Minister vedu vamurwira, vachiti choka, my students coming up with some innovations in the manufacturing of sanitizers, my masks, Your Excellency. Through your office, Your Excellency, you availed to us a student loan facility. Through the CBZ Bank, Malonari Co, to those students who still face financial barriers and challenges. We urge you to go through the CBZ Bank to access your student loans because President Mnangagwa vakatipa yavako. The union, Your Excellency, is in full support of your government as you have brought about positive and revived hope amongst the young people. Through your scorecard, Your Excellency, as testimony to that, part of our students have benefited through the startup loans through the Empower Bank, to which you commissioned, Your Excellency. We also took part in the Pufuza program, which has already scored some successes. We also thank you, Your Excellency, for the inclusion of our former Zikoso students in various boards. Your Excellency. May the spirit of empowering our youth in you live long, and may you live long, Your Excellency. We are behind your leadership, our Chancellor. We support you, and thus we say, 2023, we are voting you back with a landslide win, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, Zikosu is a student union movement which believes in the black empowerment, the empowerment of a black student, Your Excellency, the empowerment of a black youth, Your Excellency, and the Jamaita, Your Excellency, and we are ready to defend our territorial integrity. We salute, Your Excellency, the hard and sacrifices that were made by our forefathers in fight for the independence of Zimbabwe. And as the young students and the young people of Zimbabwe, we are standing resolute in defense of a hard-won independence. Issue, Your Excellency, we are the defenders of the revolution, and we will forever stood by you, Your Excellency, and our revolutionary party and our mother party, ZANU Pf. Pamberne kubatana. Nava Mnangagwa chinu chenyika. Pamberne chinu chedu chenyika. Pasi na wapambe vumi.
Waomberereya wezikosa mawanzwa kuti they will continue defending our territorial integrity. Yesterday, tistakatiri young tichirwa. Iko zvino kwanewo youth yakuendesera mberi revolution. Saka tinofara nazvo kuti vanhu vakuta take over wava empowered, vaane zvakare mavalues edu revolution. Vanokutsigirai Your Excellency, wazvipira nekuti muri kuwaitira ma-empowerment programs vari kufamba nebhora kuma-universities muchivaita kuti wadzidze zvakawanda nyika ienderere mberi. Tinokutendai wezikoso. Takuenda kuna Wabhezo Nyabadza 5 minutes. No slogans, tapota dare ratokudzwa kare. Ma-salutations musaite mane ma-slogan zvatoitwa kare for you. Tipei message. Mazvida.
Your Excellency, it's inevitable. I have to acknowledge your presence here. The Honorable Vice President, the leadership of our party, the national chair, who happens to be my mother, that's okay. Namambo, all delegates, all protocols observed. It's an honor which has been extended to us, and we are the biggest beneficiary of the land reform program. Farmers in Zimbabwe, we are all commercial farmers. Agriculture remains, thank you very much. Agriculture remains a crucial enabler in our economy. The drive towards Vision 2030 demands that this key constituency plays a key role in transforming the vital organs of agriculture, namely plantations, cereals, livestock, horticulture, traditional grains, and of course, fisheries. These key segments are underpinned by research, production, processing, marketing, and indeed consumption. We extend our extreme gratitude to the Revolutionary Party for ushering in the Land Reform Program, which is the cornerstone and foundation of our being Zimbabwean. We didn't just fight the war, but what Zimbabwe did remains heads above shoulders the rest of Africa. We took the land. Yes, it might be about utilization, but the land is in our hands. The ecological spread of our respective regions offers a diverse competitive cocktail of opportunities, inviting technology and capital to grow our respective GDP at district level. I repeat, at district level. His Excellency was in Mtoko, he was in Mwenezi. Those are the districts. That's where 7 out of 10 Zimbabweans are angered. They mean well for this economy. That's the foundation. That's the enabler for food security. We are particularly grateful to the recent mandate extended to the rebirth of AFC, Agriculture Finance Cooperation. That is to drive and access Maichimuti money. She was shuttered out. Banks are closing in our smaller towns, the commercial banks, the inherited banks. AFC has got a new mandate to drive the agenda. Maichimuti must be visited in a place of operation. We commend the leadership of the party in directing government to adopt additional financing measures. Public-private partnership, build, operate, and transfer. These are financing models articulated well by the Finance Ministry and our Reserve Bank. We commend them for that. The investment agenda is clear as day under the Second Republic. We invite external capital under terms and conditions which respect Zimbabwe and its people. Agriculture today is visible. Is that? We thank you, sir, for that mobility. The education thrust highlighted ably by the Honorable Minister, Professor Murgira, is a plus, is an enabler. Our universities across the country are now productive centers because we are saying what we inherited yesterday must shape today and tomorrow. And he is fighting a just cause. the Revolutionary Party must do one key issue, which I ask it for: investment in research. Sir, even the special drawing rights, let's have a portion of that cast aside for the purposes of research as a nation. Last but not least, I want to single out the First Lady. She has been a tireless worker and an employee on behalf of our nation. That constituency, which we overlook, she has gone all over the country to bring justice, value, and respect and dignity to all those people in Zimbabwe. We thank you, Amai, for your tireless effort. I'm only 4 minutes and I'm a friend of the chief. Thank you very much.
Tinoda watenda watiwambelele futi. Warimi wakuru, beneficiaries land reform. Zvine izvi president wati aiwa rural economies. Kuti agriculture pasi, wachiita AFC, mabhengi akudzika pasi, mari itutsirwe ikoko vanhu vaite benefit. Tinokutendai, asiwo ndiri kuda kuti Professor Murwira varamba vachingotaurwa. Tinokutendai Professor Murwira nemastudents atenda awa mafarmers zveindígenas vatenda nebasa ramuri kuita innovation. Rambai makadaro. Kuna First Lady wedu muri kungoona vana wenyu vari kuona basa ramuri kuita. Tisu tinodai tichiriita asi takazvitadza. Asi mati challenge zvakakwana. Taakupindawo manje mundima kuti zviite zvakanaka. Tinokutendai nekuramba muchititungamirira First Lady. Netsika munoonawo neni zvinonga zviri kuita zvakanaka. Ndakaonawo naMinister Coventry, makamuona ka? Vapamberi, influence iri kuonekwa zvakanyanya. Regai tifambire mberi. Taakukumbira weAAG Comrade Anastasia Love.
Thank you, National Chair. 2023, Pasine Mandu, Maita Basa, I recognize our President and First Secretary of our party, His Excellency Dr. Mnangagwa, na amai wedu, mai Mnangagwa. Ndinokudza zvekare ma-Vice Presidents edu, vari vaviri, Baba Chiwenga na Vamohadi. National Chair na Minister wedu we-Defense, Honorable OCZ Muchinguri, National Secretary for Admin, and in the interest of time, all protocol observed. I'm here, Your Excellency, sir, representing the Affirmative Action Group, which is the country's oldest empowerment lobby group, founded in 1994. Your Excellency, the AAG would like to congratulate you and the First Lady, the leadership of our party, for successfully convening the party's 19th National People's Conference. The conference whose theme is growing and modernizing the economy towards Vision 2030 could not have come at a better time than now, Your Excellency, as the deliberations of this conference are pivotal in asserting the transformative-based policy-making thrust of the Second Republic. Under the unprecedented statecraft acumen of His Excellency the President, Comrade E.D. Mnangagwa, Your Excellency, sir, and distinguished delegates, we gather here today at a time in the history of mankind, a very difficult time under the COVID-19, which has wreaked havoc across the globe and we have not been spared. But we thank God for our leader, because even for us to be able to convene today, it's because of your astute leadership, Your Excellency, with regards to how you handled the COVID-19 pandemic. And as the AAG, we are proud of that because it has made it possible for the economy to open. Congratulations, sir. Your Excellency, the Affirmative Action Group applauds your visionary and astute leadership, which in a very short space of time has seen Zimbabwe's development and economic revival agenda being pursued with prestigious levels of clarity and zeal, notwithstanding the effects of the illegal sanctions and the COVID-19 pandemic. You have set before us, Your Excellency, a development path that has unveiled unending empowerment opportunities for our people across the country. Vision 2030, through NDS-1 and the devolution matrix, have unveiled a number of opportunities for our people. The Affirmative Action Group, Your Excellency, extends its solidarity and full support to you and your government towards the inevitable realization of this vision. As an affiliate organization of our upper middle income status by 2030, and we strongly believe that if we continue on the path that we are, this vision can actually be attained earlier than that. Your Excellency, through your servant leadership, you have managed to lead the country's economic drive on an upward trajectory, where the COVID-19 pandemic, the illegal sanctions, negative economic sabotage, and limited external economic support have failed to derail every positivity of your stewardship of our country. Your engagement and re-engagement trust in general, and the Zimbabwe is open for business mantra, together with the policy Zimbabwe friend to all and enemy to none, is bearing fruits which are there for everyone to see. The anti-sanctions drive through the support of SADC and the AU, as well as your invitation, Your Excellency, to and high-level participation at the forthcoming COP26 in Glasgow, Scotland, are major milestones in our country. We as the AAG strongly believe that this will unlock a number of opportunities for empowering our people through green projects. We wish you well as you go to represent us, Your Excellency. I have been given 5 minutes, but I intend to end here at 4. But before I do that, Your Excellency, as the AAG, moving forward, joins other progressive forces today in endorsing you, Your Excellency, President Mnangagwa, as the party's sole presidential candidate in the 2023 harmonized elections. The AAG today pledges our total commitment and full support to your overwhelming 5 million votes plus victory, as we shall rally behind you and the party to that effect. We also take this opportunity through Your Excellency to thank our mother, the First Lady, for the good work she's doing for the girl child and disadvantaged communities. Congratulations once more, Your Excellency, for this progressive and successful conference. And God bless you. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you.
Totenda mwana wedu AAG Anastasia Ndlovu apa ndichakomendi time yashoma asi ndangoda kuti nditi hazvichamisi watendazve amai basa ravari kuita. Ndazofunga ndikati wanobva kuno zviya kuno kumusha kwambuya nehanda hazvisati zvabuda hazvo, asi hazvingazikanwi nekuti basa riri kuitika ipopo rakaoma. Tinondoramba tichikutendai nekutsigira candidate yashefu wedu 2023 kani mazvita. Taakuenda kuna Dr. Lucy Mutanga, the National Coordinator we-Women's Network. 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Mirai vanoridza kuitira kuti zvitibatsire. Unoteera ndi tatenda Mawetera, Honorable Mawetera, seberai padhuze kuitira kuti vanhu musatore nguva yekufamba. We-music apa tinoda kuti tipedze tiende kulunch. Kana ine handichakomendiwo.
His Excellency, President and First Secretary, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, and Amai Auxilia Mnangagwa. Rakutenda Yamai, Nebasa Rese, regarding all protocol observed. Comrades and friends, today is the day when we step out our efforts and when the heartbeat of the revolutionary party, ZANU Pf, long taken for granted by enemies, finds great utterances. Comrades and friends, we are gathered here today as we continue to take the enormous pledge of dedication to the service of our country, despite the negative effects of illegal economic sanctions. We want to personally thank the vision of our President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of Zimbabwe, Comrade E.D. Mnangagwa, for the clarity of vision on economic development and the Vision 2030 program. As women in churches and patriotic Zimbabweans, we have real testimonies about the successes of your vision. Comrade President, regaiti kutendei nekuda kwechipo cha amai. Mwari wekudenga ngaakuitire zvakanaka. We have seen testimonies as women. We have seen testimonies kuvana vedu vasikana. Nyasha gadzirambe dziri pana amai. We want to thank you, amai, kuti zvirambe zvichiendera mberi. Our visionary leadership never lost sight of the quest for empowering all Zimbabweans, regardless of color, race, creed, gender, or age. Your Excellency, we thank you for the many projects you are rolling out in all the provinces of our country. The vibrance we have today as cadres is testimonial that the blood of the gallant sons and daughters of the soil are the seeds of the revolutionary ideas that will never die. As we reorganize ourselves at this Congress, let us prioritize unity and hard work in order to grow the economy and confidence in our leadership and shun factional tendencies sponsored by the enemies of the revolution. This is the time to bury differences and start working as a family in unity and love. We must all pray that God will continue to bless and protect us from all the forces of negation. To me and to us as women, ZANU Pf is a big mansion for all of us, and each one must contribute in making it a habitable home. Comrades and friends, we have had work in 2023, and there is no resting for any one of us until we redeem our pledge in full. I pray that God's abundant grace be present in our enlarged views and temperate conversation as we share the vision of growing our economy and working together as Zimbabweans. Under the new dispensation, our eyes have seen the glory and transformation of the Zimbabwe economy into the upper middle class economy before 2030. God bless you. I thank you.
Tinotenda Dr. Lucy Mutanga nemashoko yenyu. Honorable Tatenda Mawetera, please come forward.
Your Excellency, the First President of ZANU Pf, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, the Second Secretary and Vice President, Dr. Chiwenga, the Second Secretary, Comrade K.C.D. Momohadi, the National Chairperson, Comrade Osizet Muchinguri, all protocol observed. The Young Women for ED is a group which endeavors to marshal and propagate empowerment for females in Zimbabwe through various initiatives in line with NDS-1. Today we are happy to be here, and we would really want to applaud you and thank you for being here for us. We are so happy that as Young Women for Economic Development, we are here to also foster for inclusivity of young women in various sectors of business and promoting the girl-child network in primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions to curb early child marriages, and gender-based violence through education, empowerment, and implementation of policies, and also denounce perpetrators of such. Today, we are happy that we are here on the 19th Congress of ZANU Pf, which has got the theme, Growing and Modernizing the Economy Towards Vision 2030. Today, we are so happy that indeed we are in solidarity with ZANU Pf here at the National Conference and the party, in line with their theme. And we also want to push for young women's inclusivity in the economic development of this country. We are so happy that the President and Her Excellency, the First Lady, has supported young women in fostering laws and an environment which is gender inclusive. Today, we really want to be able to thank you for supporting us as young women. We have really seen a lot of initiatives that have been done, which are also propagating for young women's inclusivity. Indeed, we are so happy that ZANU Pf and also the ruling party has actually been able to look and secure for 20 seats for MPs in 2023. We are also so happy that as young women, we also managed to get a 15% quota for councillors in the coming elections. We are also happy again that indeed we also got an appointment of women, which went on to 50-50 on ministers of devolution. Again, we also want to thank that we got 30% procurement quota for women under PRAS. Again, we really want to also applaud that we also have got a sanitary budget, which was never ever since we got our independence. And now we have got a sanitary budget, which is for women. We also want to thank that indeed we also got chairpersons of commissions, which is also a gender inclusive agenda, whereby we saw women commissioners also being appointed as chairpersons. We are also happy as well that we have got also young women, which are national members, which are also now ex-official members of the Central Committee. We should believe that this is the highest decision-making position, and we are happy that young women have gotten. We are also happy, Your Excellency, that indeed we also have got a Zimbabwe Youth Council chairperson, which we believe can also be able to foster for also gender inclusivity. Regaiti Tauret, Your Excellency, we are so happy that indeed tinoenda pamwe chete nezvataurwa nevamwe zvataura zviro kwazvo nachief wedu zvikataura zvakare navanyabadza. Tina amai vedu, amai Auxilia Mnangagwa. Iye zvino taakuziva iye zvino kuti akwanisa kutopfugamawo sevana vechidiki. Taakudzidziswa tsika, takutozivawo kuti zvoni zviro kwazvo tatisingazivi kuti unokwanisa kutodyawo chikafu chinenge chabva kuna First Lady. Takabikirwa sadza naamai vedu. Ndinoda kuti titende kuti iye zvino takudzidziswa tsika kuti tisvike pano seyoung women for ED is because of Her Excellency. And we really want to thank you. Ende tinoda kukutendai baba nekutipa amai vakadai. Chokwadi tinotenda. Sezvambotaurwa naamai, iye zvino takutopfugamawo, tinotenda zvikuru. Regai nditaura nchiti seyoung women for ED tinoda kutaura kuti iye zvino nyika yedu yakatarisana nema-elections aripo, ende isu tiri kusapota donzvo iroro. Tinoda kuti titende zvakare Women's League yedu kutungamirwa namamai chinomona vanenge vakatibvumbambira vachinge vachishanda nesu, zvakare neYouth League inenge ichishanda nesu Young Women for ED yakatungamirwa navachirawo. Naizvozvo regai nditaure ndichiti seyoung women for ED tinotaura kuti zvoni isusu for 5 million votes ipapo tichange chicontributawo ende tichange tiripo ipapo kuti tiite kuti zvoni 5 million votes dzikwanise kuitika pamberi neZANU Pf 2023 pasi nemhando maita basa.
Well spoken. Thank you for that inspiring solidarity message. We move on to G. Nguni, Federation of Non-Governmental Organization. Then the last one will be a representative from the church organization. So please come forward. We'll start with Goodson. Is it Goodson Nguni? Is he in our midst? I don't seem to see him. Wautaunashe, is he in the room? Anyone representing the churches? I think the message was not well communicated. Is that the representative from the churches coming forward? Oh, sorry. Your Excellency, allow me to thank all the presenters, those who have presented their solidarity message, which we receive with honor And indeed, all of them have confirmed your visionary leadership. And we want to thank them for their unwavering support. All the messages dovetail, Your Excellency, with your Vision 2030. And we want to thank them. Tichitenda zvekuti wese wari kutenda basa riri kuitwa namai rinodadisa riri kusimudzira tsika dzedu, the girl child, zvakare wana wedu wechidiki. Iko zvino yasvika nguva yekuti tichinodye nzara tarebesa kutaura. Saka, allow me at this juncture, comrades, to invite Honorable July Moyo to share with us housekeeping issues so that we know how we should proceed from here to our respective dining centers. I thank you.